Welcome, y'all. This is the Off the Wall Show, and I am JB3, and my man's over here to my left is Mr.
Dave J in the building. What's happening, family?
What's going on? This is Intellectual Radio, man. Look, off the wall today, man. Derrick Rose is now not a Bull. He is a Knick.
New York Knicks in the building, baby.
My feelings are hurt.
Yes, sir. No, I'm happy. I love New York. I've been a New York Knicks fan since the 90s when John Starks and Patrick Ewing was putting up numbers. Love it.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm a Knicks fan now. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely a Knicks fan now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, Derrick Rose, Simeonite, big shout out to Simeon, but how come we couldn't stay in Chicago? That's just my big.
He got to go, man. He wanted to go. He didn't like the system. It's hard to get free agents over there. Nobody wants to play for the management. Jimmy Butler is selfish and one-sided. He think everything should be ran his way. Okay. Go ahead and run it your way now, sir.
Right.
Have fun with that garbage team.
Good luck.
Good luck with that. And now even talking about trading Jimmy Butler. I said, oh Minnesota. My God.
He's trying to go to Minnesota.
Yeah. So now you won't out because you don't want the limelight for what you actually asked for. Because you asked to be the man.
Yes.
Now you got the chance to be the man. Now you want to leave? Oh, come on, man.
Because
don't work like that.
The system is not the same.
No, they just paid you $90 million, sir. You sit down and shut up. That's what you do.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's all. And you go through this garbage season with 20 wins.
Derrick Rose came when he first got to the league. He came to garbage. They took him to the playoffs immediately. Took garbage to playoffs. It's your turn, sir. Mm-hmm. Do what you got to do. Mm-hmm. Let that man go ahead and try to run that team and see how well it works out for him.
It's not.
Yeah, because
we both know it.
Yeah. So I'm happy for D Rose, man. He said he was a little emotional about it, but he wanted out. He basically said he wanted out Chicago. So I understand. Y'all not putting nothing around him. Every year you get somebody who you say gonna be this extra great guy, and all of a sudden, at some time at the end of the season, they give up and they don't put up numbers. They don't produce. Luau Dang, Jimmy Butler. You got people who don't produce. I'm with you, man. Go over there with Melo, man. Let them show him. Let Melo put another stock, because Melo has never had anybody.
No.
With any caliber, star caliber.
No.
With him not. Ever. Everybody didn't had it from Kobe to LeBron to KD, D-Wade. Everybody didn't have some stars with him. Mm-hmm. The only thing Melo ever had was a decline in Allen Iverson when he was pretty much on his way out the league.
Which is true.
So that's all Melo has ever had. Let Melo get over there with somebody who can play ball, and let's see what we can do with that. Mm-hmm. That's going to be looking good for Melo, man. I'm happy for Melo because it's another star in the league that needs some help. And it's about time that they stop criticizing this man for not winning when he's never had anybody that's a winner on his team.
You know what? People don't know I'm on my show. Okay. Here we go again. Here we go. It never fails.
I still don't believe you. No, I heard you on the radio last week, but maybe this week you won't be there. No, seriously? Man, I'm still going to be there.
Seriously.
I heard you last week, and that if you heard me last week, this week you're going to hear the same thing.
And the funny thing is, it's somebody different.
Oh, my God.
That's the killing part. Like the last
Tune in, people.
That's all it takes. And I talked to you earlier. Say, yeah, I'm gonna do my show later.
Right.
Holla at your boy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, man. Oh God.
I don't believe you. I'm gonna text you at 7:20.
Right.
Let's see if you answer. No.
Oh, that is too funny to me. But yeah, man. I mean, I promise you, Derrick Rose, he's going to win a ring. Well, I'll take that back. Not right now. He's going to the playoffs.
Well, they actually working on getting Joakim Noah over there. And they working on getting Dwight Howard. Yeah. Dwight Howard already said he wants over there.
Okay. Now Dwight Howard, you can keep him on the bench. I don't know, but he coming off the bench, or he would come off the bench because you got Porzingis over there.
Well, no, you actually put both of them in because Porzingis playing the 4. So Dwight Howard gonna play the 5. So who will come off the bench is Joakim Noah.
Yeah, and he's already done that.
Yeah, and that's not a problem for him. So that'd be a great. That's actually looking to be a great team. They got Holiday over there from the Bulls, which is another good guard. So if you can actually get Dwight Howard and you can get Joakim Noah, then you're looking at least a 7-man team. And most NBA teams only have an 8-man rotation anyway. Right. So if you're looking at getting maybe one more decent player, you got an 8-man rotation, which means you're looking at probably making the playoffs because you got to follow over there. You got some nice pieces over there.
You do.
So you got some really nice pieces. If you can pick up those two, like you planning on it.
And they gave them a 2017 pick.
Yeah, 2017. So next year you're looking at picking up somebody
in the second round.
In the second round, but that turns into maybe a wave and you know what I'm saying, and a trade for something else packaged with something else. So you never really know.
which definitely, but you also might have that Neon Budo kind of dude come out the nail.
Yeah, that second round dude who's just gonna work hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That guy.
When did what round did Taj come out? Like the 7th round or something like that?
No, I don't know. First round. Taj was a first round pick.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sure he was a first round pick.
Okay. Well,
but he over there struggling too. He
I feel sorry for that man.
He's crying over there.
I feel sorry for that man because now he wants out somewhere. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he got to. He got to. I mean, Paul Gasol, he don't want in.
No.
Noah said, I'm out.
Right, because he said that months ago.
Yeah. Jimmy already talking about he want to bounce. Derek got his wishes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, who else you got over there, man?
And see, the thing is, I think it's because Gar, Paxson, or whatever, they have their ways, and Hoiberg is their yes man. Hoiberg is their yes man. So now, guess what? None of these other guys want to listen to Hoiberg, okay? Because they couldn't buy into his system.
Well, I don't really know if the other guys wanted to listen to Hoiberg. It seemed to me, just to me, and listening from what they got a guy that they got guys on these teams that follow the team around, get all the information, listen to the guys, talk to them personally, hear what they have to say, and put it out there in their own words. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So the guy that does that from the Bulls basically said that the players really just don't like Jimmy Butler. That's what it boils down to.
Really? Everybody?
They just don't like Jimmy Butler. He's the problem. Jimmy Butler wants to still run the system that Thibodeau was running.
Okay.
So therefore, he's the only one that's really running the system. Everybody else, but we're trying to run the offense through you in a sense, but you're trying to run the Thibodeau system. You're trying to play a half-court game when we're trying to speed it up and run a little bit more and offensively score. Jimmy Butler don't want to do that because Jimmy Butler really has problems with scoring. So he really don't want to do that. So now he's fighting against the system. Now you got one of the star players fighting against the system, which makes everybody else say, "Hey, what are we doing here?"
Right. What are we doing?
So you're looking at the coach like the coach is doing terrible, but no, you just really got a player that's not following a star player that's not following. So can you think of Derrick Rose not following the system? Like, no, this ain't what I'm doing. Like, we gonna play defense. I'm not playing no defense. I'm just gonna run them down the court. Can you just see that everything throws off from them because
exactly,
and the team and the team didn't like Derrick Rose was all in.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Butler wasn't.
Okay. So why didn't they get rid of Jimmy?
Why didn't they get rid of Jimmy? Because they just paid him $90 million.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's the problem, man. See, when you pay somebody $90 million. If you pay somebody $90 million out of your pocket, you gonna, hey, look, man, you gonna play. I ain't sending you nowhere. I just paid you $90 million, sir. So, but if I can get somebody to pick up your contract,
I'll holler.
I'll holler at you. You know what I'm saying? But then I need to get something back for it too. I can't just have somebody pick up your contract and then get nothing back from it. Yeah. That makes no sense. I still need some players over here. So Bulls that's gonna be hard to do. So Bulls in a hell of a fight. You know what I'm saying? Because Minnesota ain't got a whole lot to give. They're not giving up Wiggins. They're not giving up Levine. They're not giving up the rookie guy.
Not at all.
The big dude. They're not giving up that. Karl Anthony Towns. They're not giving up that. No. So what else do they have to give that's worth anything that the Bulls can use? Nothing. They don't have a whole lot of nothing. Draft picks. That's about it. That's gonna take too long. So you gonna and you just got rid of Derrick Rose and you get nothing behind it. You really gonna look at losing a lot of fans at this point.
They gave Derrick Rose away for 2 big bowls of the Chico stick, bro.
Yes.
I promise you.
It was like, take nothing. This. I got some fingernail polish. I got some wax hair remover.
Straight up, man. Like,
I got a comb. That. You like, what?
Take that. Take that. And we gonna run with it. And good job, Derrick Rose. Have fun in Chicago. See you later.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they did. But New York is reaping the great benefits of it because what they did was he gonna play the year out, which is beautiful. He gonna play the whole year out. If he decides to leave, New York loses nothing.
Right.
But if you don't ball out and you look terrible, it's gonna be hard for you to get another contract.
Right.
New York can say, we simply don't want you.
Right.
We ain't got to deal. You're a free agent. We ain't got to deal with you. So New York is winning now.
And they still got that draft pick.
And they still got that draft pick.
So that was a backup plan.
Yeah. And then I'm looking at you get Noah over there, man. Or if you can get Noah, I'm not guaranteeing that, but they just talking to him. Get Noah over there because Noah and Derrick Rose was the best
buddies. Right.
So now you get Noah over there. Yeah. And Noah with the Bulls was terrible because Noah needed Noah to score points. Because nobody else scored points. Noah's terrible at scoring points.
Oh yeah,
he has no post moves.
None.
He has nothing. He has nothing that he can give you offensively.
No,
but
Defensive player of the year.
Defensively, energy guy, defensive. He got all that you need there. Just he can't score no points. But the thing about it is, in New York, they don't need him for that.
No,
they don't need you to score no points.
No,
you'll have Derrick Rose scoring points. You got Aaron Aflalo. You got Carmelo Anthony
and Porzingis.
You got 20 and Porzingis. So you got 20 points, another 25 points. You got another 15 points, and about another 12, 15 points. You don't need Noah.
He'd be Lopez.
Noah, yeah, and Noah can do exactly what he does very well, which brings out his strength, which makes them a contender at that point.
Top 5 team.
You're looking at a top 5 team at that point if Derrick Rose can get healthy.
I mean, I think he's already healthy.
I'm willing to bet with guys, man. I said I bet you Derrick Rose come back as looking MVP.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm betting he's come back looking MVP.
I mean, if you notice, every last one of the star players that leave Chicago go to that other team when they get traded look like stars.
Yeah. But the thing about it is, the only difference with that is nobody was really injured.
No.
So they got to really ball out. But Derrick Rose coming off an injury, you just proved at the end of the season that he's pretty much back almost where he is. He's about 85 to 90%.
Oh, yeah, he just didn't have any help.
Exactly. So you get 85, 90% Derrick Rose in a complete season with some guys when he don't have to score the basketball as much.
He doesn't have to be the focal point.
He don't have to be the focal point.
Yeah.
You in trouble.
Yeah.
That's a bad boy, regardless of how. You know what I'm saying? That's just a bad boy. Then you got a rebound. If you can get a Dwight Howard or Noah, you got a rebounder. You got rebounders who can clean up those misses.
Indeed.
Who can clean up a lot of that stuff and get offensive rebounds and get a lot of stuff. You got a lot of that going on if you can get those big boys over there.
And I think
you're looking at a top contender because most NBA teams that rebound well are usually contending well.
Oh yeah.
So you can believe
second chances.
Yeah, definitely second chance points. So you're looking at those guys. Oh yeah, you're looking at something special over there right now.
Let's see. I'm gonna say something else too, man. I have made a bet with my boy that that the Cubs were going to win the championship.
Oh no! Did you go for the complete championship?
Yeah, the Cubs were going to win the World Series before the Bulls did. See, and big up to my boy B.
Well, you winning now.
Yeah,
I mean, this is great for you financially.
How so? I mean,
you said the Cubs will win a championship before the Bulls will win another one. Right now, you winning.
How so?
Extremely. Cubs are kicking butt right now.
I know. I had the Bulls.
You had the Bulls.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought you said you betted that the Cubs will win before the Bulls.
Right, but I'm sorry, I had that mixed up.
You on the other end of that. You said the Bulls will win before the Cubs?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
It's over with.
Yeah. That's what I was like.
Today.
I said, man, you want me to pay you in installments?
Yeah, you can go ahead and get that money up today. The Cubs are looking beautiful, excellent right now.
I know. And they were the favorite at the beginning of the season.
The Cubs out there hitting the balls without a bat. They walking up just swinging sandals at the ball. They taking off their cleats and hitting the ball, man. They out take and they pitcher is I don't know what this dude got. Like they almost accused this dude of doing steroids.
Really?
But
see, I'm not a Cubs fan, but yeah.
I'm not a fan myself, but to watch this dude do what he's doing, man, it's like amazing right now. And
did he get 12 wins yet?
I don't know. I just been watching the score. I don't care about his wins, his stats, and I don't care about none of that. All I know is the Cubs are like 47-22 right now.
Wow.
And they top of the league, and they kicking behind. That's all that matters. And I'm trying to give me a ticket for they skyrocket. You need to get to a Cubs game right
I'm not. I'm good. I will watch one on TV. Game. Maybe.
Here,
I doubt it.
Let me just explain something to you. I've been down there. I did one Cubs game 2 years ago, man. Down there with them white people. It is a beautiful thing. Them white people know how to party, man.
Oh, yeah. I went to a Sox game and they did that.
That's
so
all
I get it.
That's all that matters. Well, a Sox game is a little bit different. Because in the Sox game, you know, the police are real like, hey, look, go home. Just go home.
Yeah.
Down there on the north side, the police just be like, just don't hurt yourself.
That's it.
Just don't. When you sober up, drive. Or if you need to drive now, you completely drunk, I'll follow you home to make sure you get there fine.
Wow.
They do not mess with them white people down there. Our white South side white people are totally different than North side white people. You can believe that. Oh, they totally different.
And see, I've Ubered up there, and I promise you, I just sit up there and just, hey, get in. Everybody just piles in the back seat, about 5 or 6 people. Yeah. And then I get like a $20 tip for each one of them. It's like, thank you for coming.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Ain't it?
And they going down the street.
Yeah. I'm right up the street. Because they can't walk, because nobody wants to risk damaging themselves by falling. Nobody wants to mess up their pretty little white face. So they Uber 30 seconds up the street.
Right down
just just to make it there safely. Smart white people, man. I love them.
Oh, yeah.
I love them.
I mean, and you hear about this about how they're trying to take Uber out of Chicago.
Yeah, you know what? You know that got something to do with these taxi cab drivers, man, because all of them Indian. So it got something to do with them taxi cab drivers, man.
Honestly, I think I found out that it's because the city can't touch what this man is making. I mean, because he's made upper $9 billion with this company, and with that being said, it's creating so many jobs, and all we have to do is pay.
I love it.
You know, all we have to do is pay our 1099s.
I love to see my taxi cab drivers just struggle. I love it. Oh
man,
I love it. It's a beautiful, because I get so tired of taxi cab drivers running that dang on meter. And going in traffic on purpose and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You get tired of it. And my meter running every 30 seconds, I'm going up 45 cents or some crap like that. You're killing me in the pockets.
Then they expect a tip.
Yeah. And then, man. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Do you know, I literally, when the Oklahoma City played Golden State, I went down to Buffalo Wild Wings. True story. A couple of weeks ago. Went down to Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm out hanging out. I had to take a cab because I didn't have Uber.
Okay.
So I don't really, I'm used to my car. Right. I'm downtown. I didn't drive. I took the train, meet somebody, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, I went, got in a cab, took the cab. We may have drove all of 5 minutes. It cost me $8. First of all, I was pissed. $8. Wow. Oh, Jesus Christ. So $8, paid through $8. Do you know I got out the cab? This dude said, "Hey, buddy, you're going to give me a tip?" And I said, "Hell no." And I closed the door. $8, that's enough tip. You only drove all of 5 minutes up the street, dude, and I got to pay you $8 for 5 minutes? Come on, man. I really could have walked this.
Right.
And it may have took me 15 minutes, but I literally could have walked this and I'd have been still okay. And I just gave you $8, dude. $8?
Right. And Uber would have charged them all of $3, maybe $4.
All of $2, $3, $4. Come on, man. $8? That is amazing. So I want taxi cab drivers to completely be out of business. I don't like no business that hustles upon other people. The only reason why I don't want taxi cabs to be out of business is because then the prices of Uber will go up.
No,
I'm sure they will. Because at some point in time, once the demand gets higher,
they do that already. I mean, I don't think the price of Uber go up, but they already have like the surge pricing. So with the surge pricing always going up, they're not going to do that.
Well,
they're making money hand over fist already.
Right now, but if you're looking at the business sense, if you have no competition, then you can do what you want, which is why taxi cabs are so high, because there's no competition behind them.
Oh no, there's plenty of competition now.
Right. But it wasn't any competition. Right. So now you're being forced as a business person, just like cable and satellite. If you took away Comcast, satellite prices would be so high, or you took away
supply and demand. Okay.
I'm all you got. I can charge you what I want, either take it or leave it. I'm cool with that. Same thing with Uber and everything else. It's a business decision, man. So I'm thinking if the cab drivers were to be totally out of business, I'm thinking at some point in time, Uber would be like, well, we can go up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
They might
we can go up a little bit.
I mean, I think the incentives with us will be better.
I mean, yeah, I agree. But I mean, they have to probably give y'all more. And I totally, with your Uber drivers, I totally agree with that. You probably get more, and that's fine. But I still believe that it will be higher for any business that don't have a competition. They're going to definitely just be higher. That's just how it works.
We're going to have to see, because they are really trying to get us, just to try to, get us licensed. We have to get like CDLs and taxi driver's license and medallions and all that. They're trying to get us to do that.
Yeah.
But if that was the case, the problem is we're using our own car. So if that was the case, in order for you to drive your son around, you'd have to get a CDL for your car, because you have to have a passenger. So that means you have to do everybody that buys a car.
Yeah.
They're not going to do that.
Yeah. That goes through too much.
Yeah.
That's definitely
way too much.
That's definitely too much. And I totally agree with that. And I think it's just dumb. But again, I think taxi cab drivers they got something going on with the city, where they contracted through the city or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure they are. And that's what kills them, because Uber is not contracting.
Not at all.
Not at all.
No, I mean, all we're doing is using an app.
And that's all. And that's what's killing them. So therefore, taxi cab drivers are like, wait a minute, we got a contract and we're not meeting numbers and doing certain.
That's not our fault.
We can't make that money.
Oh, and they hate us.
Oh yeah.
Man, look, the looks I get whenever I pull up downtown with somebody in the car and they do Uber and they just give me the haterade look.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
I love that look.
I want to be an Uber driver so I can fight a cab driver for just no. I just want to fight one.
What?
I don't like cab drivers, man. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I don't
you
really
been scarred, bro.
I'm scarred. I don't like cab drivers. Like, that's just me. I don't never take cabs or nothing real. Like I said, that time I did it, it wasn't even on me to do it. The person I was with wanted to do it. I don't even like cabs.
Oh, wow.
I don't even get in cabs. I'd rather just get on the bus and get to where I gotta go.
Okay.
I don't like cabs.
And see, I like public transportation too, though. I mean, that's been like the bread and butter of Chicago for the longest. And I will sit up there and talk to anybody.
Yeah.
And the funniest stuff happens on the bus.
Oh man, let me tell you, I get on the train and ride, man. The thing about when my car was out and I had to get on the train and the bus, that was the best thing ever. I loved it. It was warm out. I loved it. Okay. It was the best thing ever to me. So I'm like, yeah, we can kick it. We can hang out on the bus, on the train. I can do all this. I'm talking to people walking past. I'm cracking jokes like Tootsie Rolls. You still selling Tootsie Rolls? Like, how old is these Tootsie Rolls? It's still around your neck. You got a sweaty Tootsie Roll neck. I'm cracking jokes and people laugh. I'm having a ball.
Oh, wow.
You know, so I'm just having me a good old time. So I like public transportation. You know what I'm saying? So people like, oh, you get robbed and you get blah, blah, blah. You know what, man? When you looking at it that way, that's fine. I don't see it that way. I think if somebody robbed me, then you just robbed me, and it is what it is.
They ain't gonna get far.
They ain't gonna get much. I mean, you gonna take my ID or whatever, you know. That's
right.
But the hardest thing in the world is get ID with no ID. That's the only thing about it. But other than that, you ain't gonna get.
You got a credit card with your signature on the back.
You can take all these credit cards, man. They just really for show in my pocket, man. I like opening my wallet when I'm somewhere, when I'm with a woman or something, and just be like,
makes sense.
I'm gonna just use cash today, you know, because ain't nothing on them credit cards. They all maxed out. Go ahead and steal them.
No, boo, that's all right. I got.
Go ahead and steal them. Man, you can take all them credit cards, man. They gonna come right back. They gonna send me another card with no money on it again. That's all they gonna do.
I can imagine the dude just stole it and be like, that card's declined. Really? Oh, let me check this man, and then you gonna walk back and give your wallet back.
This dude got 5 credit cards, ain't none of them got no money on it. It's like, dude, what are these for? Show, sir. They all for show. I'm just fronting for the ladies, bring your wallet back. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even care about none of that getting robbed stuff because I ain't got nothing for you to take, man. Really, I don't. I got a bucket full of change in my car right now. It's about $60 worth of change, and that's just what I pick off of to buy a little something to eat. $2 here, buy a beer, some $2 there. Right. That's what I pick off of, man. I don't have no money, man. I ain't worried about nobody stealing nothing from me.
Man, look, we're gonna take a little quick break, man. I know we got started a little late, but yeah, we're gonna get this started. I got something to tell you, man, about the little spot that we went to that day.
Oh, okay.
We'll be right back on Off the Wall Show on Intellectual Radio.
Switch it like I'm schizo. Every time the kick go, double time, do the rhyme, flip it like jujitsu. Music stuck in limbo, everybody simple. All I hear is hop, 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 like it's a pimple. Proactive, reactive to the counterproductive, massive. Taller than the sky be the measure of my status. Them want give me whackness, but I just won't have it. Cutting off the wind like a chronic asthmatic. Smooth in delivery, approach pragmatic. Got an everlasting battery pack that's automatic, so I keep going and going. That damn rabbit tricks off a kid so you can have at it. Time is standing still, a generation is lost. Blame it on the seeds when you know it's our fault. Blame it on the seeds when you know it's our fault. Blame it on the seeds when you know it's our fault. I tried to put it off, but I can't. It's on me. Tried to blame the other man, but I can't. It's on me. If I fail without a plan, guess what? It's on me. You know, it's on me. Say what? It's on me. I tried to put it off, but I can't. It's on me. Tried to blame the other man, but I can't. It's on me. If I fail without a plan, guess what? It's on me. You know, it's on me. Say what? It's on me. Inside of me lies the heart of a lion and pounds of grease from the chicken I was frying. Got $1 million house. Ah, man, stop lying. A supermodel spouse and designer kitchen appliances. Brothers with like minds, I form alliances. Universal minds, I revolve around scientists. Take your time. Be careful when you're trying this. Hotter than heat and deeper than Leviathan. Lost you at the start. Well, let me try again. I'm the reason lyricism is so fly again. Raising you up out of this mind you've been lying and confusing without focus. Is where you find them in me. You'll find me in the trenches of this war, reminding everybody why and what we here for the youth that we struggle. Keep them out of trouble. They see our ways and actions, no matter how subtle. I tried to put it off, but I can't. It's on me. Tried to blame the other man, but I can't. It's on me. If I fail without a plan, guess what? It's on me. You know, it's on me. Say what? It's on me. I tried to put it off, but I can't. It's on me. Tried to blame the other man, but I can't. It's on me. If I fail without a plan, guess what? It's on me. You know, it's on me. Say what? It's on me. Mentally held up, no sight of parole. Your lawyer ain't getting paid.
Welcome back on the Off the Wall show on Intellectual Radio. I am JB3. To my left is
Dave J in the building. What's happening, family? We back, baby.
Oh, we back. Man, look, last night, this Uber story last night was just too funny. Okay. Because I'm sitting here, this lady, you know, I couldn't understand the name. First of all, I think it was African. Okay. But I got the ping. I go to, and it was at the hospital. So I'm like, okay, I pull around. She texted me and told me where she was. Okay, I'm sitting there. She was like, I'm sorry, I'm taking so long. You can leave if you want. So I'm like, no, don't worry about it. I'm gonna be here because I haven't been getting that many trips all night. So I'm gonna sit here and wait. Right. So I'm sitting there looking. When I pull up, it was this one lady sitting in a wheelchair. I'm like, okay, I'm thinking this is her. I get out. I was like, is this you? She was like, no, I'm sorry, I'm not looking for Uber. I'm like, okay. I wait another 5 minutes. She says, I'm coming. I'm like, okay. Then when I'm sitting there, the another lady comes out. Old lady. I mean, old, decrepit, Skeletor looking.
Need some protein. Somebody feed her a sandwich in the face with some bologna.
Look, like just,
give her a pickle.
Like it was day one of rehab. Give her a pickle.
Feed her something, man. She need a protein IV. Give her something.
But all I know is when the lady comes outside, I'm like, you looking for Uber? She said, no, baby, I'm not looking for no Uber. Right. I'm like, okay, so what is this lady slides out the door, man. I promise you, she had to be the most beautiful chick. I said, ooh, wee. Ooh, okay. And we. She was like, I'm so sorry I came outside. I'm sorry I'm waiting so long. I'm like, oh.
Did you start talking African too? Like, I'm so sorry. It's all right. You don't have to worry. I'm all right. Are you Indian? I'm trying
I want to do so bad.
Ooh, I'm so sorry. It's all right. It's all right.
But it was more like the little boy in that Pepsi commercial with Beyonce, and he was just, yeah. I was just stuck. Like, okay, well. Hey, welcome to Uber. I'll be your driver for the day. And it was just funny because she got in. She was like, I'm so sorry. I took so long. I'm like, okay. Oh, I forgot. Before she came out, it was a dude that came out before. I'm like, this dude. Because, like I said, it was an African name. You don't know the difference. You can't tell the sex of the name.
Right.
Dude walked out. I was like, you Uber? Nah, bro. Okay, cool. But yeah, she was gorgeous.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, John, don't talk to her. Don't you dare. Because, you got somebody you're talking to.
Right.
You can't go in here and be on
when you're in a relationship, you always see the finest woman that you want to be in a relationship with.
And she was so friendly, so nice.
Yeah.
She was so just,
she cool.
And then I told her about the show. So shout out to Miss O. How you doing?
Oh, she watching?
Yeah, she is watching the show because I told her about it last night, man. And
hey, Miss O, look here. He got somebody. You heard what he got. Let talk to you for a minute.
Oh, man. Let's just say I was sitting there going, ooh, wee. Try to look forward, JB. Look forward, JB. That's all. Just don't look in the back. But we got to talking about the show, and she just started eating up everything. She was just so happy and just all into it. I'm like, Just watch the show Intellectual Radio tomorrow. Just watch it. Just watch it.
And when you get out the car, leave your number on the back seat.
Oh, man. Don't do that.
And your panties, too. I'm sorry, Miss O. How you doing?
I tried. I swear I tried. But I was cool, though. I kept my composure. I'm a good dude. I kept my composure. Sweetie, if you're watching, I didn't say nothing.
Nah. Hey, I've been there. Look, I deliver pizzas, man. True story. I deliver pizzas, right? Same thing happened to me. The lady comes out when I'm trying to deliver a pizza. She takes forever. I'm finna leave. Mm-hmm. I got a pizza. She comes out finally. It's this real big lady.
Oh, Lord.
But she looked great. She's a beautiful big lady. Like, I like that beauty. You know, she
BBW.
Yeah, she was beautiful, but she was just big.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, paying no much attention. She said, hey, my daughter just went to the ATM. She'll be right back with the money. I got the pizza in my hand. I said, okay, well, it's cool, So right when she's saying that, her daughter pulls up. Man, I'm talking about it. This ain't the most beautiful woman I ever almost seen in my life, man. Because I've seen some beautiful women. But
right.
Just see a sister that chocolate and so beautiful, man. Man, let me explain something to you. That lady walked up. She had like this little sundress thing on. Everything was shaking as she was walking.
Yeah,
I said,
thank God for sundresses in the summertime.
God, sundress is the best thing a woman could have ever invented, because there had to be a woman invented that.
Of course.
So I said, man, look at her. And my mom just like, and her son walks up and hands me the money. She's like, give him the money. I said, hey, how you doing? And she's like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, hey, I'm cracking joke. Having fun for the moment. Let me throw something out there.
In my mind, flirting,
in my mind, I'm like, I got a lady, but I'm finna get her anyway. I don't care. It don't matter to me. I'm finna get you too. If my lady, me and her break up, I know exactly what I'm coming to.
Yeah, it's called a backup plan.
Yes,
I got you.
Yes, plan B all day. So I'm talking to a man. Most embarrassing thing happened, man. I'm talking to her, and Shorty gave me the money. I'm still holding the pizza. Shorty handed me the money. I dropped the money. I leaned over to pick up the money,
and I
dropped the pizza all on the lady leg. Oh my God!
No!
I dropped the entire pizza on this lady's foot. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No.
The pizza flipped and rolled down the stairs. And all I could do was sit there with the look like, I don't even want your number no more. That's not about the phone number I was going to ask you for. I'm going to just go get you another pizza.
I mean, you could have got a number and then still got another pizza, and it'd just been on you.
Yeah, I just kind of left it alone. I was like, no, that was.
But see, you know what? Like you said, you had somebody else. That was God looking out for you.
Yeah, it said, leave it alone. Leave it alone. She was bad.
I'm watching you. See?
I dropped the entire pizza.
This was your test and you failed.
The look on that lady's face. The lady, when the pizza, especially the big lady, because her face was like, no! And the pizza was going, no! It was slow motion. No! And the pizza was flipping, and and I was looking at the fine lady like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And the pizza hit the floor, and we all, everybody, I looked at the pizza, but everybody looked at me.
Yeah.
It was like,
so what you gonna do?
Yeah. Y'all just keep that money. I'll be right back. I had to go get another pizza, man. Wasted my day, wasted my time. Not my day, but my time.
So what about the other pizza that you had? That was your only delivery, or you had to like go deliver other pizzas?
No, that was my other delivery. That was my only delivery at that time.
Wow.
So I had to go back to the plate. I had to call them and say, make this lady another pizza. Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Address and everything. So when I got back, they were waiting on the pizza to get out, and I brought the pizza back. The bad part about it is the daughter didn't even answer the door. The fat lady answered the door. She was angry because they had pizza stains still on their step outside. They had swept it up. Nobody had a hose to wash it up off the thing.
No.
So it was amazing, man.
Yeah,
but
so
it was
now
funny.
Now you the dude that messed up my porch.
Yeah, I'm definitely being talked about. Probably right now. Every time they have a family gathering, they talk and somebody say something about pizza. Let me tell you a story about this big dumb pizza dude who was all in my daughter's face and couldn't pay attention, but he couldn't hold on to the pizza. Every time. So
hey, you see that thing y'all walked up on my porch?
Let me tell you what the pizza man did. That's how. Let me tell you how I got there.
You know that went on for like at least 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, so that was hilarious, man.
Yeah, it was. That was funny, bro.
Yeah,
oh
man.
my God.
And that was embarrassing. And that's the thing about fine women, man. I hope I ain't doing nothing when I meet them, because I don't want to mess up nothing. Because I'm gonna mess up something. I don't even care. I'm gonna mess up something. Fat, ugly women, I ain't gonna mess up nothing. I'm real smooth and player. But fine women, I'm gonna mess up something.
Oh yeah, for do.
Yeah, I'm gonna mess up something.
I mean, okay, I had got a little bit of embarrassing story like that, but it was more so. It wasn't trying to talk to a woman. I was just kind of going through the plaza, Evergreen Plaza, before they, tore it down. But what had happened was I was just walking through the mall and I was going to get some food, and I think I turned around, and when I turned, I tripped and I had some ice cream, but I fell in front of your boy. What's his name? It was one of the Chicago comedian, man. What is this dude name? Oh my God, I can't think of his name right now, man. Okay. But he's Chicago comedian, man. He's got another radio station as well too. But what happened was I fell right in front of him, And I looked up, you knew it was him, and he just had his like, okay, I know I'm gonna be in your show next. I know this, I'm gonna be in your show next week. This is gonna happen. And I had this look like, oh no.
Oh no. I'm definitely not coming to that show.
No,
Whatever you doing next.
Yeah, the dude that fell was, oh yeah, man, this, that, no, yeah.
Yeah, because you're gonna get it. Yeah, you're definitely gonna get it. Yeah.
Definitely.
So embarrassing things, but my thing about I don't need to do that in front of women for whatever reason. It's just I don't know. I'm clumsy in front of fine women. I don't know what fine women. Fine women make you clumsy, man. I don't know. I don't understand.
Why is that though?
I don't know. Some reason why when you get around them, man, and your shoes tie together by themselves or something, and you just trip and fall over something when you knock something over.
You're trying to think on the fly, and then what happened with all that blood and the rust to your waist. So you lose all the thought process up here, like, what I supposed to do next? Don't mess up, because she already looking at me, and I'm not trying to mess that.
And women are so smooth, man. They see a fine brother, they don't miss a beat. They don't miss a step. They don't do nothing wrong.
No.
They do everything real smooth and real cool. But as soon as you see a fine woman, you've been ran right into a pole. I don't understand how this always happens to me, man.
Oh, and not the same woman, but it was a woman that called me sexy last night. She was like, "Oh my God, you are just so sexy." I'm like, "Oh, and we."
Yeah. And you looking for a pole? Like, let me run right into it right now.
Yeah. Ooh, and we. I got. Where are you going? Okay, you going up north, and we got a 24 minute trip ahead of us. So that's plenty of time to have a great conversation.
Yes.
And you already like me, so I'm not gonna say nothing else. So I try my best not to sing.
I was riding the bus, man. I used to drive the bus, not riding, but I used to drive the bus, man. For the elderly, like the little pace thing for the elderly and the mentally disabled and like the physically disabled. Yeah, something like that. You know what I'm saying? And it used to be some fine women that get on there with no legs and all kind of stuff, man. And honestly, man, I'm sorry, man. I don't care what you say, man. Man, let me say
you going. I know it. You going.
I ain't got no problem. I'm going. And I used to be stumbled by them going the wrong way. I don't live down that block, sir. I'm like, oh my God, if I stop looking at you in the rear view, I can get you home a whole lot faster. I don't care if you ain't got no legs or your wheelchair is flat, your wheelchair tire is flat. I don't care, man. It don't mean nothing to me, man. Fine woman, beautiful woman to me is beautiful woman all around the board.
Oh yeah.
Even when they got disabled, like it was one real, like I don't know if she was young or not, but she was like cold. And she was mentally disabled, man. And she talked, she was older because she had a little job. I think she was in her early 20s or something, but she taled like she was like 14 because she was mentally disabled.
How talk like that? Was she with that well person?
Yeah, like that. Hi, how are you? I used to be like, oh my God, I will do you. That's all I could think about the entire time. I'm like, man.
It wouldn't take much.
And man, let me tell you, for me, let me explain something to you. Everything about a woman turn me on. Even if everything is a turn off, I look for something that turn me on about a fine. I will find. If you got a big toe that's polished the right way, it turn me on. I don't care if everything else on you is missing. Your teeth, your eyes crooked, your hair falling out. I don't give a darn what's wrong with you, man. If I can find one thing on you, I'm going.
That eyelash that just blinked the right way.
Just the right way. It don't even matter. It's like look, sweetie, you got one good tooth. That's good enough for me.
Hey, you can all out the way.
30 of them terrible. You got that one good one. I'm cool with that.
I know the feeling.
Yeah. So I don't find women, man. Ladies, y'all fine, man. I don't know. And everybody thick now too. Everybody thick.
White, black.
It don't matter what your color is no more. Everybody thick.
Indian, German, something is in the water.
Hot out here. Everybody getting half. But you know what? Honestly, I haven't seen too many half-naked women that I'm used to seeing so far. I haven't seen it as much. I think the sisters and the people are covering up a little bit more. I haven't seen it personally.
Give it time.
Yeah.
Wait till the taste.
Because it's usually like it be 40 degrees and then that first 70 degrees they naked. I didn't see that yet.
Wait till the taste.
Yeah.
Wait till the taste happens. The taste. I mean, they have already had like the Blues Fest and the Gospel Fest already. Right. But
I thought the taste. When does the taste happen anyway?
I think it's the week of the 4th of July. I think. But then I hate the fact that they changed it so much. Man, the taste is only going to be 4 days. It used to be 10.
Yeah.
What? I mean, look, Emmanuel, get this thing together, man, for real, because the taste ain't what it used to be, and people are not coming to the taste anymore. Because for one,
they shooting.
That too, but at the same time, it's
It's like, let me get a hot dog and mustard and 3 stray bullets, please. Everybody killing somebody, man. So you don't really know. You can't bump into nobody. You can't step on nobody's feet. You can't do nothing out of the ordinary out the taste, man.
Let me get a funnel cake and a bulletproof vest over there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, let me get a helmet and let me get man. You got to bring your guns to the taste, man. It's terrible that you got to do that, man. But you know, you're right. Rahm Emanuel need to get this together, man. But it's kind of hard to blame it on Rahm, man, because it's just the people. He ain't got no police officers out there, man. It's just not enough.
You know what? He just graduated about 300.
Still not enough.
No,
I mean, 300. If you put all 300 in them, plus all the other police officers at the Taste, you barely really cover the Taste. But then what about the rest of the city?
Oh yeah, it's open season.
It's open season. Yeah. You know, you got break-ins and stuff. You got all kind of crap going on. So come on, man. We just don't have enough, man. There's too many people in the city. They need to do like China and stop people from having babies or something, man. You gotta have a license to have a baby or something, man. I don't know, but it's just too many people in the city, man.
Yeah. So what we gonna do? We gonna turn into China now? Or, I mean, just people got to move. What you trying to get people to do?
I don't know, man. It's too many people in the city, so it's not enough funding for a whole lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? People are like, oh, it's 40 people in one class. Well, there's 4,000 people on one block.
Right.
What do you want? What do you expect?
But you know what though? With that being said, though, man, it's so much renovations that are being done around Chicago as far as like the construction and everything. But then you got all of these other vacant lots that people could just rebuild on. You could take the vacant lots and build, homeless shelters. You can take these these vacant lots and build anything.
The problem with that, I agree. The problem with that is the people want money from the government to do stuff like that. See, everybody who's trying to do something like that ain't got no money. Okay. So you don't see Tyler Perry putting up a homeless shelter. You don't see that. You don't see Michael Jordan putting up a school. You don't see Oprah. Oh, she put up a school. She went to Africa and did it. She in Chicago. She went to Africa and built them people a school and said, we're going to make y'all educated. But our people here are dying.
Yeah.
We ain't got nothing.
We're losing out.
So, again, I'm not telling people what they should do with their money, but what I'm saying is when you don't have nothing. I am. Okay, Oprah.
Yeah, you are.
We get Oprah on this show to listen, man. Look, Dave J said, man, put some money in the hood, baby.
For real. Because when they tried to get the Olympics here, they used Oprah to go over there. They showed up all this money, and that's why we didn't get the Olympics that year.
But they gave her so much money to go say bring the Olympics here. You know she ain't doing it for free.
No, not at all.
They done gave her so much money to do this, and then she ain't gave none of it back. She went to Africa and said, hey, we had the Olympics. We trying to get the Olympics. Well, we just gonna go ahead and put a school in Africa. So everybody with money is not doing nothing in no hood, really. Well, okay, LeBron. I can't really say that because I really don't know.
Okay.
All I can just speak for is my city.
Okay.
And I don't see no rich people doing nothing in Chicago. No. I don't see Derrick Rose doing nothing.
But he bought a Giordano's.
I don't see Derrick Rose. I don't see Derrick Rose doing nothing in Chicago. I don't see none of these guys doing anything in Chicago. So therefore, it's a lot of rich people not helping out with nothing.
Right.
There you go.
Yeah. Intellectual Radio. This is Off the Wall, man. Black people, black entrepreneurs, help out your city, man. Bring the money back to Chi-Town.
400,000. That's all I need. I'll build it.
Hey,
you fund it.
I'll take the other 2. This is Off the Wall Show. We will be back next week, same time, 7:00 Wednesday on IntellectualRadio.com. Peace.
Proactive, reactive to the counterproductive, massive. Taller than the sky be the measure of my status. Then one give me have it.